Hello there, Star Wars fans, and welcome back to another RebelScum.com video review. Today we're reviewing the Star Wars Black Series Gaming Greats, number 9, from Star Wars Battlefront 2, the Umbra Operative ARC Trooper. The first of our Battlefront 2 ARC Trooper skins in action figure form. And he looks awesome. Some of the paint could be a little bit better. But overall, this figure looks very, very cool. Another cool thing to note about this figure is this is the first Clone Trooper action figure in the Black Series to be cast in black plastic. So this is the first black armored Clone Trooper that we've got in Black Series so far. And I'm a big fan of Clone Shadow Troopers. Shadow Troopers in general are just awesome looking. I don't know what it is, but there's something about that black armored aesthetic that just does it. It just makes it look awesome. Well, we have our first almost Shadow Trooper, I guess, in the Clone Wars era for our Clone Troopers, and he looks really, really cool. So again, this was one of the skins that they added later on. Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't go with the first available skin. That was the that brownish red color ARC Trooper that we had when we got our first ARC Trooper in the Battlefront 2 video game. I'm honestly surprised they didn't go with that one first, but I'm not really complaining here because I think, well, at least in my opinion, this one was my favorite of the skins. It just looks really, really cool. I kind of wish that they went with almost like a glow-in-the-dark paint, because it almost looks like when you're looking at it on screen, when you're playing Star Wars Battlefront 2, for those of you who've played Star Wars Battlefront 2, it almost looks like there's a glow effect to his paint, because, well, if you've seen at least the footage from the Clone Wars series when they're on Umbra, there's a lot of bioluminescent flora. Yeah, flora, well, and fauna, actually, too. Flora and fauna. Now we're getting big words, I guess. Looks like I read my calendar today. There's a lot of bioluminescent flora and fauna on Umbra, so having a black armored clone trooper with glow-in-the-dark paint looks honestly really, really sweet in that background. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't recall seeing the Umbra ARC Trooper in the Shadow of Umbra story arc in the Clone Wars series. In fact, I was talking to a colleague of mine the other day, and I was saying, how funny would it be if Filoni just kind of snuck this clone trooper in there on screen, and we just didn't know it. So I'm going to be coming back through those episodes here pretty soon, just to see if maybe, just in the background, kind of like a blurry Bigfoot, we just kind of see him. You know, I doubt it. I'm sure he's not in it at all, but how funny would that be if it was there the whole time and everybody missed it until now? I think that'd be pretty funny. Let us know in the comments, let us know in the forums what you think on that. Anyway, on to the figure. The figure looks really, really cool. You got some really awesome side art there. It doesn't really look like Umbra to me. It looks like Geonosis in the background. You got one of the Trade Federation core ships. You've got one of the Techno Union ships. Some of those Geonosian rocky pillars in the background. So, honestly, I wish for the Umbra Clone Trooper they went with some more Umbra-looking artwork. Again, we've only seen Umbra at night, but still, you know, some of those awesome-looking plants or one of the creatures or something, or even the city or base that they captured, would have been, I think, really cool. On the back, you got some words and things and some more of that artwork. Again, he is number 9 of the Black Series Gaming Greats in the Phase 4 packaging. And that's pretty much it for the box. And this is our second ARC Trooper action figure in the Star Wars Black Series. Now, unlike Echo, who was the first, unlike ARC Trooper Echo, he only comes with 2 blaster pistols, the DC-17 blaster pistols. He does not come with the DC-15 blaster rifle or the long blaster rifle. So just the 2. In fact, this is just a repaint. Well, I say repaint. This is just a repaint of ARC Trooper Echo without the removable helmet. I mean, of course, technically, like with the current Trooper mold, you could, with some effort, get the helmet off of the molded head that is attached underneath to the helmet, but they didn't actually do a specific head sculpt for this guy, just the generic one. So there he is. He looks really, really good. And again, like I said, the paint looks cool in some cases, but in some spots it could be a little bit better. Just maybe in some of these spots where they maybe just did one coat of this yellow paint here. While I do like the color of yellow they went with, I feel like they should have at least done 2 coats in some places, because in some spots it looks really good. The paint is nice and prominent. It looks like it should. You even have a cool little weathering effect in some places. But in other spots, specifically on his skirt here, it's very thin. You might not be able to see it on camera here. You might be saying, "Oh, that looks fine. What are you talking about, Bobby? That paint looks great. You're crazy." Well, feel free to do it up in the comments if you like, but in person, you can definitely tell. You can definitely see that some of these layers are just a little too thin, and just could use a little bit more, especially like on the ankles here. It's a little bit thin, but again, it is an awesome figure. He can, of course, hold his dual blaster pistols here, because that is also pretty much all they use in the game, unless they changed it again. They're always changing stuff in Battlefront 2, or at least they were for a while there. And just like with the ARC Trooper Echo figure, the Rangefinder is articulated, so he can bring that down. Does have that awesome ARC Trooper backpack, the dual pauldrons, and of course the dual holsters that rest over the skirt, which I love that. That's super cool. Fully articulated head is on a ball joint, and that neck joint is on a ball joint as well. Upper waist, fully articulated shoulders, single jointed elbows, wrists, hips, a little bit of restriction with the skirt, single jointed knees, ankle joints, and that's pretty much it for articulation. And for comparison, here he is again with his fellow ARC Trooper Echo. So again, we are up to 2 ARC Troopers now in the Star Wars The Black Series line. I think they look pretty sweet standing side by side. Again, this guy is just pretty much a straight repaint of this guy with the exception of the removable helmet. Can't wait to see Fives and Jesse though in that 501st blue. Hopefully those 2 are coming very soon in the near future, because I look forward to having all 3 of those guys. But more ARC Troopers are definitely welcome. I look forward to seeing some of the other color schemes that we had in the Star Wars Battlefront 2 video game. There were plenty of other ARC Trooper skins, all of which looked very awesome. So hopefully we'll see those at a later date. But for now, here is the newest ARC Trooper, the Umbra Operative. He looks awesome. Again, that yellow looks really, really cool. And again, I just think it needs to be just applied a little bit thicker, just at least one more coat in certain areas, and glow in the dark would have been really cool. That would have been a nice little touch to this. But hey, that's just me being nitpicky when I say glow in the dark. So there we go. What do you think of this guy, guys? Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the forums what you think of the new Umbra Operative. What are you looking forward to next in the gaming grades? Which ARC Trooper are you most excited to see come out next in the Black Series that isn't already announced? Which I think the only other one announced at this point is Fordo from the Tartakovsky series. So stay tuned for that review whenever we get a hold of that figure. But for now, like I just said, let us know in the comments, let us know in the forums which ARC Trooper you're looking forward to next that hasn't been already announced. Go to rebelscum.com daily for all kinds of news, articles, and new videos, and make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on for our YouTube channel. That way you know when new videos and reviews like this one go up. Go to rebelscumshop.com for all kinds of awesome exclusive merch. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. May the Force be with all of you, you Rebel Scum.